It seems in this current climate of the church, a lot of ministers seem to have more of a desire to go viral with their snark comments about other preachers. It seems that many of them they scroll Facebook or they some older social media news site, and they base their sermons on that, trying to say the next best soundbite on a current situation. They scroll social media, seems like, more than they pour over the scriptures to try to get a word that's going to help grow and develop the congregation. Now, many people go and point to Paul's content in the New Testament to where he talks about people like, for example, naming names like Alexander the coppersmith and how he did him much harm. But what we have to compare and contrast and really rightly divide is that the only mention of Alexander the coppersmith that's in the Bible to Timothy is because it had direct effect on the church he was ministering to and himself. He wasn't going scrolling around when he talked about the Judaizers in Galatians. He wasn't that had a direct effect on his ministry. He wasn't getting a viral story and talking about it and have viral back then. So we must be careful on what we see as men and women of God. We must be careful because what goes viral is out of our control. So we have to stop seeking those things and say what God tells us to say. The Bible also talks about not judging people's another servant. When they tried to get Paul in the debate over whether you should eat vegetables, whether you should not eat, and the other debates of the time, what kind of meat you should eat, so on and so forth. But again, that's their business. We must learn to work out our own soul salvation in fear and trembling. We must learn to teach people how to grow into the people that's worthy of God's calling and to work the grace and grow on the grace that God has given us to be who we are. So we need to make sure of the motive of our message. That people learn more about who they are and the power they have within themselves through God, Christ within them, the hope of glory, versus someone else, your opinion on national and public events. So let's start seeking virility and start seeking more sanctification. Until next time, this is Bishop Dr. Harold saying I am what God says I am. I can do what God says I can do. I believe what God's word says about me. And I'm a world changer through the blood of Jesus Christ. Till next time, God bless you. Everything you need is in the description of this video. God bless you.